a different variety of stuff. But what it does is you tag other YouTubers, and that's a way for people to get to know other people. And the tag video spreads around, and then, so at the end of the video, I'll tag other YouTubers. So if you see the video, then you'll say, oh, shoot, let me go see what their answers were. And it travels around YouTube. And it's a way to build up your viewership and just get out there more. So we're going to do a tag video. So I have the questions here. That's why I've been having this. So I have the questions here. And it's more of like an old school, like hip hop-ish type. A lot of the questions. So that's why I said, once we start talking about these questions, it's going to go left and right.
Okay,
it ain't nothing like hip hop.
See what I'm saying? We ain't even got started yet. So the first question is, and we go name an old school hip hop, R&B, soul, funk, or rock artist, group, song or band you listen to. Now that's a whole lot to cover. So let's just do one at a time. Name an old school hip hop group that you listen to.
Tribe Called Quest.
Tribe Called Quest. For me, Public Enemy.
I'm about to say she took mine. Straight up Tribe Called Quest.
Well, it could be right. So Tribe Called Quest.
First thing that pops in my head.
R.I.P.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth is funky, also hip hop junkie. All I wanna do is in you.
Yeah. I was my whole Rebel Without a Pause moment in my life, so it was Public Enemy. Oh yeah, definitely. Because other than Tongue Twister, who else has been able to?
De La Soul.
Oh, De La Soul.
No Go.
Oh yeah, De La Soul was the first. Like they were in that whole native tongue thing.
We listened to that joint. The whole De La Soul, that first album.
Yeah, that first 3 feet high rising.
We played that to the tape pop.
Oh, and that's another thing, to the tape pop. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was to the tape pop. Remember doing surgery to your tapes? You had the tape, you had the little tweezers.
Yeah, and that little part skip going when those sound.
Remember having to put tissue on the tape so
we ran down mini Walkman battery.
Man, that's one of the questions. That's all right. So we did hip hop. What about R&B? Old school R&B. For me, Lufa.
How old school?
Lufa. Well, I could go all the way back, but I'm thinking about just like my general, childhood.
Okay, anybody know me? Y'all know who it is. It's New Edition.
Well, okay. I thought that went without saying. Definitely New Edition.
But
Sadie.
The Roots. Oh yes.
Sade.
Yes.
Sadie.
Sade was my first CD, and I'll get back to that in a minute. That was the first CD I ever owned.
Did it?
What happened?
Yeah, probably. He said it tape pop twice. I'm like, it probably did.
It probably
because it's all three of us sharing like the same. Like one person bought the joint.
All three of y'all were sharing the tape.
That we was like, yo, it's my turn.
Those were the days.
Right.
It was before we had a dual cassette player.
I'm about to say y'all didn't have a dual cassette where you could just make a dub for somebody.
That's before I got the dual cassette player. We was just recording.
Because I had the LL Cool J radio joint on lock with the speakers that came off.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man. Deborah, how did you get here? Is still my song, because I say that every time I date somebody new, I be like, how did you get here? Because I like being single. And I be like, how the fuck did I start dating you? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's my theme song.
What entity did you make a deal with to get here?
Right, like how you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Yeah, that's mine. Okay. But definitely, Deborah Cox is definitely like underrated. Like she don't get the props she deserves. Like she really does not.
She didn't. Brian McKnight, Murray Brian McKnight. That single. No.
Yeah, because when Brian McKnight was in love,
when Julia left his ass.
When the wife left, because them first two, but the breakup album was good too. It was the after breakup, because that breakup album was
when he was back on the market.
That was the hard. Yeah, when he was like because let me tell you something. He said Lucis Lonnie and Charlie Brown. Okay,
Lucis and Lonnie and Charlie Brown.
Yeah, he gave it to you. Now anything after that, we definitely got the guy. We got the guy. But anything after that...
What happened to Muzak?
Music Soul Child?
Yeah, did he?
Yes, One Last Cry.
Yes. Let me tell you something. I remember seeing Brian McKnight before he was Brian McKnight. Brian McKnight was at UBC.
Hey, you see the little girl that tried to cover the Blackstreet song? Fat Boy? The video that's been out?
That the girl
in the playground tried to remake, as Mink said, the girl in the playground tried to remake that shit. It was terrible.
Who else?
How can I ease the pain?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And what's your girl?
Woo! Shantae Moore too.
Shantae's got.
But before she fell in love, before she started dating Kadeem,
the White House, she's outside walking the horse,
and she's got the duo with Keith Washington. Remember Keith Washington?
Oh,
yes, honey, that CD was everything.
Yeah.
See, that's when you used to listen to whole CDs.
I got 5 on. That's a Loonies.
Zane.
I got 5 on.
It's
Zane.
the groove thing.
Yeah, they need to. First of all, this is what I need for Zane to do. One,
Yeah,
I
that's
need
Loonies.
an unsung. I need a BET or a TV One unsung on
Right,
Zane.
right.
And I need y'all to do a reunion album and tour. I'm there. That's what I need from Zane. That's my order for 2019.
Right.
Because both of them are still doing music, but they're just not together. One's husband is like a really big jazz artist, and she does music with him. And then the other one, I think, does like.
Raphael, he don't have cable.
Who don't have cable?
Raphael don't have cable. He's just like.
What they got to do with anything, Raphael?
So the rest of us have to suffer?
He said I don't have cable.
Get the Red TV now. I got that.
He said things I like the weekend vibe. It gives me okay. I don't.
No, he asked whose song I got 5 on.
Oh, I got 5 on. Yeah,
Loonies,
I got
I
5 on it. Yeah, and I didn't like. I never was a weed smoker, so the song it was cool, but it was over my head. Because my thing is, because we were poor college students, so we got 5 on it. That meant we was on our way to go get a bottle of E&J. 5 on a bottle of E&J. Yeah, Irk and Jerk.
Whew.
Irk and Jerk. No, don't. You've had some Irk and Jerk hangovers.
Whew.
You have had some Irk and Jerk hangovers.
I had one.
Mad Dog 2020, Irk and Jerk. And let's not forget Cisco.
I went to work drunk one time with some Mad Dog. I took a 5th of Mad Dog.
Oldie.
Ooh, how did you do that?
How did you live?
Right. How did you do that?
I was in my 20s.
Ooh.
Man, I used to go to work. I was drunk and had all the time.
For what?
I had the overnight shift.
Oh, well, yeah.
It was overnight. Wasn't nobody in the store but me.
I mean, my thing is, like...
They just show up.
Okay, so we're getting off... This is what
again?
we do. I knew we was going to get off topic. Okay.
Next.
Okay, the next one is funk. Well, okay. Rick James for me. Funk. Rick James falls in the funk, right?
I guess so. We'll put it... Because I don't
He
know.
falls in the funk.
Bill Clinton.
Well, obviously.
George Clinton.
Bill
George Clinton.
Did
Bill.
you say Bill Clinton?
Bill on Arsenio. He did the jazz. The jazz funk. They call it jump.
Robots. You just thought...
It's a fusion. Jazz and funk. Call it jump.
I'm going with Rick James.
But Rick James was my... Yeah.
Who else? What's the next category?
Okay, so the next one, hold on.
Bootsy.
Well, definitely Bootsy.
I never really...
What about
Parliament. All right. Well. Yeah.
What about
Parliament scared me as a kid, and I wanted to listen to him growing up.
Parliament scared
Okay.
you? What?
When I was a kid.
Bill Clinton?
Damn,
You got me saying Bill Clinton now.
somebody came out with
That's power suggestion.
Somebody came out with no shirt on and some knee-high space boots. Walked out of a spacecraft. That shit just freaked me out. I think I was like 4.
That sounds like Bootsy.
That was
he was playing with Parliament.
Yeah, that's
that was so. That's
a video.
And then let's not forget my boy. It's a Family Affair.
Slide in the Family Stone.
Yeah, Slide in the Family Stone, and then Larry Graham played for Slide in the Family Stone. All right. So the next one is rock artist. Okay, so for me, I was really into rock music. For me, it was Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi. I used to like Kiss.
What's your boy?
You said Metallica?
Metallica.
Probably one of my favorite rock songs is Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Isn't it Led Zeppelin?
I think so, yeah.
You said Billy Idol. You like Billy Idol? Okay, I can see Billy Idol.
Video.
Yeah, I remember Friday Night Videos. That's why I used to get my rock fix. Friday Night Videos used to give me my rock fix.
Mine is, I don't have the old school rock, but my new school rock is, seriously, it's Nickelback and Maroon 5.
We know. We've done the whole Nickelback. Isn't Maroon 5 doing the Super Bowl this year?
Yes.
Stop me the line.
They are.
Don't stop me the line.
They're doing the Super Bowl this year, right?
And they're trying to find somebody.
I
think Travis Scott, signed on to do it.
Check out a couple of rocks. Listen to the older rock. You'll find something. Rock music.
Get Nickelback. All the right.
You know what's funny? If you listen, if you have a rock
is
conversation,
Nickelback considered rock?
Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right.
I used to love me some Red Hot Chili Peppers. The sad thing was I liked the high Anthony Kiedis, and that's sad, ain't it?
Wow.
That's sad. I should want him to be.
If you have this conversation, rock group, you say Nickelback to a person that actually loves
that's
rock
what I'm
music,
saying. Like, is that really rock?
They would punch you in the face. Like they would be upset.
They wouldn't punch her in the face.
Nah, I'm just saying they would be like.
Oh, I'm about to say
they would want to.
They wouldn't punch her in the face.
They would want to.
They would want.
That's not rock music.
That's right.
Just like how we talk about what's not rap or what's not hip hop or whatever.
Right.
They be like, who did you just name? Out of here.
Show.
Yeah. So okay. So all right. So the next one is okay. We got rock group.
That's Far Away.
Rolling Stones. All right.
I like the Rolling Stones. I do. I like the Rolling Stones.
Okay, I couldn't tell you none of their songs, but I want an AC/DC t-shirt. So if any fans, but I want the AC/DC and Rhinestones now.
Actually, I think Keisha's working on that.
What, learn how to do Rhinestones? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. We're still waiting on our really bitch shirts from y'all.
Word.
Yes, Silk. I love Silk. Yes. Not okay. R. Kelly.
Silk. No. Okay. No, see, no. But no. Now we were talking about this the other night. If I take away, if I'm just talking strictly music with R. Kelly, yes. But if I'm gonna, add in the whole, he's a predator thing, well, maybe not.
Tina Turner. All right. Well, I mean, yeah.
What's Tina Turner considered rock? Her and Ike were together. Was she considered rock?
Depending on what songs she was playing.
Yeah, it does depend on which song.
Because Proud Mary
on that on that R. Kelly thing, it was hilarious last night. I'm playing, and it's like we're playing R&B. Like I got the whole. It's like R. Kelly keep coming up. I'm like, come on, man, R. Kelly would go great right here. But it's like it's kids here. Like I'm like, can I even play this?
Yeah,
like, can I even play this right now? I'm like, God damn it. Everybody's having a good time.
Remember 90s was the best time for like movie soundtracks. Because like some of my best CDs from that time period are still soundtracks from movies. Because Touch Me Tease You was Nutty Professor.
Like I said, the soundtrack outsold the movie.
It did.
Boomerang was
Love Jones. Boomerang is still one of my favorite Love Jones CD. Boomerang that had End of the Road on it. That had Tony Braxton. Love Should Have Brought You Home. Like, oh my gosh.
Love Should Have Brought You Home.
Above the Rim. Soundtrack. I mean, goes without saying, 5 Heartbeat soundtrack.
Which was the
movie? What was that movie with Tretch and your boy from
Jason's Lyrics?
Jason's Lyrics soundtrack.
You can't say nobody don't want to be saved.
What did she say?
That was from Jason's Lyrics.
Man, that was like everybody saying to rub on these things. It's like, what?
Don't be putting a biscuit in the oven, you don't want butter and it pop out.
That was my movie, though, y'all. That was my movie.
Well, he came back. Oh, this is cake for me, and palm that.
That was anyway. Okay, we were talking about pizza. Okay, that's another conversation. All right, number 2. Now this is
the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack.
Yes, the Waiting to Exhale.
And I didn't realize this movie now is almost 16 years old, 13, 15.
Damn.
But Dreamgirls. Yeah. That was a nice ass sound.
Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Even for a non-Beyonce fan like myself.
Yeah, I was about to make a Beyonce comment, but I didn't want to.
No, I can appreciate the listen. Because that's my joint. Listen.
Yeah,
I mean,
I saw yesterday.
But let me tell you something. I did not like Listen until I saw the movie. And I saw how it was placed in the movie and the significance of it. Yes. I wasn't crazy about it until then. But once I saw it in the movie, I was like...
you know the 90s was only like 10 years ago, right?
Huh? Now... Number 2, we are only on number 2, y'all. Number 2, have you ever attended or thrown a house party and or block party? Now, this is a dumb question because the answer for me is an unequivocal hell yes. I know you have.
Yeah, just recently as yesterday.
Yeah.
And in the 90s, my house was known as Club Mary's.
Okay, Club Mary's. Now, we used to have... this my parents travel a lot. And once we got old enough that they didn't have to take us, a lot of times they wouldn't. We would do like the family vacation, and then my parents would do their thing. So I always had parties, and my thing was, and my parents didn't really trip as long as the house looked like it had some sense when they got back.
Right.
Now you used to have parties with strippers.
Okay, one, I was grown and had my own place. Let's just start there. So
had the strippers.
Mm-hmm. I was grown and had my own place, and it was
candy.
And it was their suggestion. Hey, let's do a party at your place.
With strippers.
What man's gonna refuse that? Wait, I don't have to do nothing but open my door to
strippers. Tina Turner. Yeah, okay. Yes, God, that way. Yes, wait next.
I'm just saying, don't hate on me.
He said, I got drunk and realized there were too many people. See, that's the thing. You had to make sure that you kept a pretty good. When you threw a house party, there was a happy medium between a great party and out of control. Yes. And you had to make sure that you could maintain that balance between a great party and fucking out of control.
When I was going through my house parties, I ain't had nothing. I really had no furniture.
We had a party one time.
So it didn't even matter. I didn't care.
It didn't matter.
We had a party one time at Club Mary's, and the neighbors called the police on us. Twice.
Oh.
Did the police join in?
They came. The fucked up part was, I went to school with the girl that lived next door to us. So the second time she called the police was like...
So you ain't invited to the party? Oh, well, that's why she called the police. You always got to invite the neighbors.
I didn't like her, so what you come to my house for?
Well,
I mean,
you always got it right.
I'm about to say I can.
And then her mama,
like I already gonna be her answer. Like,
and then her mama stole my mama's plant, so fuck her. Fuck you and the host for over there. And your host's mama and your mama's mama.
You stole the plant.
No. Yeah, my mom used to grow these really beautiful plants.
Right.
She put one on the back porch to get some sunlight, and she sold the plant off my back porch.
Krista Queen, in my college days, house parties were the best.
Absolutely, absolutely. Hey, Corday. Hey, how you doing?
So what we did was, after police up the second time, we took my brother these really big speakers and subwoofers.
Yeah,
it was a townhouse.
well, you had to have.
So we turn around and push them towards the wall and turn that shit all the way up.
Oh, that's
hilarious.
That's that stuff right there. That's no.
Oh, my petty run deep.
Oh, we know that.
Nah, I mean,
we know your petty runs real deep.
So she
real deep. But yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna tell you one time. Let me tell you who else used to throw the best house parties with my cousin Troy. Rest in peace. But Troy would throw the best house parties. People would be inviting me to my cousin Troy party. Didn't know we was cousins. I'd be like,
yo, Troy had that party. You want to
roll? He'd be like, yo, I'm going to this house party this weekend. You trying to roll? I'm like, all right, cool. Where is it? And they would say the address. My house.
Leave my auntie know.
Okay.
Right.
Just don't let auntie know I was at the party when you get cold.
Really, Fat Boy, what difference does it make if I talk about the parties? You still single.
What Fat Boy say?
He said stop talking about strip parties.
It's like you still single.
First of all, Fat Boy, it was 20 years ago. I don't think anyone's getting in trouble.
Was it just one?
Okay, well, however long ago it was. But he's the one married, not you. So if he don't care about talking about it, why do you care?
Nigga.
And you don't exist, because ain't nobody seen you in 20 years. How about that? All right, question number 3. Now this is a dumb question for the people, for the three of us, but, well, okay.
All right, time. All right. So.
Like, hello. Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Hi. We're taping. We're live.
Live. Yeah, live.
Hello.
Live.
Keisha like, what? Sorry. That's what happens when you be live at people's house.
Right,
so number 4,
especially my house. Right. Everybody just walks around here like they live here.
Right. So number 3, here's a dumb question for the three of us. Have you ever owned a record player and or cassette tape Walkman?
Yes.
I used to put my cassette tape Walkman in my bed, hit play with my headphones on, and fall asleep.
I mean, the question would be how many did I have? Because I was hard on the Walkman. Like the headphones, all that. I was hard on all of that. That would break down in a minute. Like the batteries. Invest a lot in the batteries.
Stayed at the Radio Shack. You had to buy the 24-pack.
Right. Yes, you did.
For $5.
Take a bill. Right.
They don't sell.
Right. Exactly. And the record player, definitely had the record player. I used to try to pretend like I could mix and scratch.
I inherited a reel-to-reel and everything else.
Now my parents had A-track. My parents had an 8-track.
My auntie had one.
Yeah, my parents had an 8-track. I never really got into the whole 8-track thing, but my parents had one of them.
Well, she only had Bing Crosby Christmas and shit like that.
What you talking about, Fat Boy? Who cares? I don't know them.
What? He said, what happened at the party stays at the party. It's not Vegas. Right. First of all, again, it was 20 years ago. Let it go.
He said he still got people that pay attention to shit, so...
Who? All these people. Man, get off his feet. No, get off his feet.
That's the most you done said in 20 years. Shut up, Chris. So, okay. All right, so now my question is, I know for myself, I had a hard time transitioning. Like, I did not embrace CD players. Did y'all embrace CDs?
No, I didn't.
I didn't. I had a hard time transitioning to CDs. I didn't like them.
That's who you're talking to. Yes. As soon as they came out.
Really?
The first CD I ever saw was Ice Cube's America Cup with Triple K.
I know what you're talking about.
Because one of my brothers
America's Most Wanted.
Mm-hmm. America's Most Wanted, thank you. And I went to his house, Pastor. I went to Pastor house.
Not Pastor.
Oh.
I honestly think my first CD was a Trespass soundtrack.
Wow. My first CD I said already was Sade, and it was because it was a Christmas present. I mean, a birthday present. My parents bought me Remember the 3-disc changer joint?
Mm-hmm.
That was my birthday gift, and so they bought me Sade. I was like, why?
The 3-disc changer with the dual cassette at the bottom.
Yeah, that with the dual cassette at the bottom. Like that was my birthday gift
yeah.
that year, and I was like, I don't want this.
I just got rid of that not too long ago.
I don't know what happened to mine. Somewhere between dorm rooms and, I mean, somewhere between somewhere it stopped working. I think like it stopped moving, so I could only listen to one CD at a time, and I just, totally, I just got rid of it.
My pastor, he had bought the Mercury CD, and then he bought a 5-disc CD changer. So that's why I came to his house to see it. But the first CD I ever bought, I don't know why. Oh, BMG. The mail CD thing, ordered through the mail.
Oh yes, that's where the majority of
Columbia.
I'm about to say that was where the majority, and then you start making up fake names. That was like the majority of my CD collection came from them.
But my first CD I purchased was I'll Be Sure first CD, and I still got it. I still have it.
I can tell you how I feel about you night and day.
I like how we went to 2 different songs. Hey.
What are you singing? Off on your own,
Rescue
girl?
Me.
Yeah,
Rescue Me. Remember he was doing this in the video? Like hard as hell, right? Yeah.
He's going fast as a mother.
Right, it was hard. He was doing that joint.
The Boys to Men CD.
Yeah. The first one, Cooley High Harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boys to Men with the ooh. Yeah, that's still some baby making right there.
My husband sings this. Oh, no.
Oh.
I have that CD.
All right.
I think that was a TMI moment.
That Mary J. Blige, What's the Fault? Yeah.
I don't want to. Oh, yeah, What's the 401? And then remember the remix?
But yes,
What's the 401
yes,
remix?
bitch. I bought the remix one. I never got the original.
Oh,
I bought
didn't?
the remix. Yeah,
The original,
and I still have it.
Remember they made the original so she could make some money because she didn't make no money off the first one. Oh.
I bought the remix one.
Okay.
Well,
Number 4. What was your favorite corner store snack and or candies as a child?
Jingles. They were these little.
Oh, I remember Jingles. They were like the bootleg Now Laters.
Yes, but they were smaller.
They were softer. And they were softer because now Now Laters are soft, but before they were hard.
Teeth cracking on them.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I was on the Now and Later.
Yeah, Banana Now Laters.
You ain't Now
for
Laters.
me.
You ain't Now Laters.
Banana Now Laters. A bag of salt, vinegar, potato chips, and a Pepsi.
Okay.
I just suspended over Now Later.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Remember Mystics?
Yes.
I would get grape Mystics.
Grape strawberry flavor Mystics.
I like the vanilla peach.
Ooh.
Because I thought that, in my mind, I was like, I'm drinking a cooler.
Do y'all remember? Okay,
right.
Speaking of, do y'all remember Apple Slice?
It was right next to the Boone's Farm. Go ahead.
I don't really remember Slice.
Y'all remember Slice? They came out with Apple Slice. That shit like beer.
Okay, yeah. I remember now. I know what you're talking about. What about, so now, what flavor Now Laters? Because see, I only did banana.
It didn't
Oh.
Oh, you just like the Now Laters.
matter. It didn't even matter.
Banana?
When did you know that it was Now and Later?
When they had the real big pack.
And it was, you rolled it out.
You ain't see the whole name. Zebra cakes.
Zebra cakes.
I still eat those.
Let me tell you something. Now, I used to like the original Twinkies before they changed the damn flavor.
Slim Jim. Oh my god.
I was never a Slim Jimmer.
Me either.
The sweet rolls, the cherry sweet. It was a pack of 6.
Ooh.
It was basically a pack of diabetes because
that's what it was.
The frosting, the cherry filling, and the sweet cake. I used to kill those.
See, as a little kid growing up, I used to go to the ice cream truck and buy dinosaur eggs.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And my ice cream truck thing was Boston baked beans.
Crybabies, Crybabies. Yeah, I remember Crybabies.
Boston
Babies. Remember the Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah.
The they were like gummies, but they were like the Garbage Pail Kid gummies. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Because now where my elementary school was, there was like a 7-Eleven in one direction, and then directly across the street there was a little. In New York, they would call it like a bodega.
Yes, the zebra gum with all the damn flavors. You put that shit.
Yes, them big thick ass packs like this. Yeah.
And then
what about Fun Dips? What about Fun Dips?
Fun Dips.
That shit was diabetes.
Yeah, because that was just straight sugar.
That was basically, Mom, can I get the
You dipping it with the sugar?
Mom,
right.
Mama. Can I get the Fun Dip? Mom, come on, Mom.
And I used to love, my hood soda was some Rock Creek Peach.
I was always a Pepsi person. Give me a Pepsi and I'm good. Yes.
That was Rock Creek anything.
My inner, hey girl, come on, give me a peach soda. We're going to cross the street, get some Sprite with my pineapple soda.
What
Lemonheads.
I don't like sour stuff in my mouth.
Oh, hey. That's what she said.
That's what I said.
That's what she said.
I got really into Lemonheads.
Cherry Klein and Alexander the Great.
Remember Johnny Appleseed?
And Johnny,
all that sour. Not going in my mouth.
But Johnny Appleseed's going sour.
I like Boston baked beans. I did like the Boston baked beans.
Lily Dillies.
What?
I never had those.
I never had Lily
Never
Dilly.
heard of.
What are those?
You know what? Okay.
Where you from?
You gotta send a picture.
Yeah, you gotta tell us. But I don't know. We don't know Lily Dilly.
You know,
Lily Dilly?
no. Now you know what I've never had. Being from DC, I've never had
What?
Mary Jane.
Chico sticks.
Yes. What?
How
How did you
How
never
did I
had
have
one
Chico
at all?
stick?
That shit like
You never tried it?
I have that much of it. And I don't
And
even.
you didn't like it?
Okay, fair enough.
I
I thought you
Chico
said you never had it.
Yeah, I'm about to say that. You had to try
I
Chico
was
stick.
older when I got that little piece, and after that I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, but if I had, I'm gonna tell you, whatever money I had, I would give me a couple of packs of the banana Nihilators because they were the little packs like this.
Banana now.
Banana, I like banana anything. I love banana.
I
love banana everything. I love banana.
I wish I'd have known that because we be throwing
So
banana Laffy Taffy away. I didn't know. Nobody eat it. I didn't know. I did not know that should go in the trash. I will save it for you.
It's okay.
How would you do that?
I may have some at home.
How you do that?
Woo-woo.
How you do that?
I think the
Banana?
short one kind of. I don't like.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke is relatively new.
No, it's not.
I mean, in the sense of like.
Remember cherry wine?
No.
No?
No. Sorry.
They had cherry wine. It was like
I believe you.
whatever.
He from South Florida.
Okay, so that must be some Florida stuff.
okay.
Okay, because we've
That's-
never heard of DMV. We never heard of dilly.
Right.
Dilly
The candy lady
Dilly.
sold frozen juice with
Yeah,
a
the
piece of
candy.
gum in the cup.
Yeah, we call them. What they call them? Gums. Gum something because the tall ones to eat that thing.
What?
But they sold us an ice cream truck though.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the gum, with the gum
at
in
the
it.
bottom.
But
Yeah.
he had a candy lady that hooked him up. Every neighborhood had a good candy lady.
Yeah.
If you live like around apartment buildings, somebody had a candy lady.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I call her grandma, but all right. I can't wait.
All right.
Grandma.
What was your high school mascot? Since I know what yours was, and I know what everybody was. 'Cause I know where y'all went to high school. What was your high school mascot?
What'd you do in high school?
The cadet, I believe.
The cadets, because you were at a military high
Yeah.
school. So they were the cadets. We were the road runners. I don't know why.
Meet.
I still think that's the dumbest fucking mascot, but we were the road runners.
I mean, it's,
And I know who y'all
We were warriors, HD, warriors, HD. Hey, the mighty tower of power.
There's no tower no more. It's gone.
But
They tore the tower down.
But the power and the might is still there.
Is it though?
the Lions.
The
Lions?
So we had Lions here, Carol Lions. We had the Lions here. If you want the yeah.
And I remember my senior year, we got this guy. I ain't gonna put him on blast, but he did he was our school mascot.
Like your whole.
I don't know. Look, I think my phone is trying to make me buy a new phone, and I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm not. I'm not getting a new phone.
He was our school mascot. So he
doing
came out with no shirt on and a loincloth.
Oh. Who was that?
What? You had a live mascot?
Yeah, because it was a warrior. So
And they let him come out like that?
that was a school uniform. That was a warrior uniform.
But I'm saying they let him wear that out with no t-shirt, no nothing underneath.
That's
Just
what I'm
let
saying.
him.
The school bought that outfit for him to put on to be the mascot.
Raphael,
Wow.
yes, I had a Walkman. I think that's when I really got into R&B. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
I think the Walkman phase was how a lot of albums got played because your battery was low and you didn't want to hit fast forward.
Right, so you just listen to the whole thing.
So you had to listen to the whole
That's
thing.
true.
The song came back
That's
up.
true. And I had a Walkman that had the radio on it too.
Yes.
And I will never forget. I remember, and this is a DC thing right here. This memory right here is going to be a DC memory. I remember I was on the bus coming from the library the night that Melvin Lindsay died. And I remember listening to it on the bus, listening to my Walkman, and then they just played like the Quiet Storm probably like 10 times in a row. That's a DC memory, but I remember the night that Melvin Lindsay died. He was a local DJ that did the Quiet Storm around here.
Yes.
But he was like, and he died of HIV. I remember that.
Oh, yes.
Well, he died of AIDS. He didn't die of
school
HIV.
hopper?
He died of AIDS.
Which school?
What school? What?
I know. So he said, "Oh, yes. Where this school hop?" I'm like,
Where that school at, Hoppo?
Where this school at? Hoppo?
Who, my school?
DC.
It's in the 55th and E Street. H.D. Woodson. Howard Dilworth Woodson Senior High School.
All
Oh,
right.
wow. You know what? I never knew what the
sad.
HD stood for.
Howard
I
Dilworth.
never, all these years it was just HD. I never knew what the HD stood for.
Howard Dilworth. And we had, when I was there, we had the honor of his son coming. Howard
I
Dilworth
actually-
Woodson Jr. came to our school and spoke to us.
actually
never-
knew that.
I never
only
knew.
Only because of Don Pablo. That's the only reason I knew that.
But I still did, I mean, but all these years it was HD. You know how many people I know that went to HD? I've never heard the whole name.
And since we're going to go there,
And I've never cared enough to look it up.
The reason why, and you should, because you know why? He was one of the first, if not the
Ramblers.
first. He was one of the first African Americans.
Ramblers. Now we have a Ramblers up here too.
Oh, we don't care about the Ramblers. We don't do the Ramblers.
That don't count. This you ain't graduated on time.
Oh,
My bad. Did I say all that? My bad. I meant to say that in my head. I'm sorry.
see, now that's the shit that you shouldn't be saying. See,
Right.
That's messed up. All right, now why do we care about?
We care because Howard Dilworth Woodson, if he was not the first, he was one of, I believe he was the first African American to get an advanced degree in engineering.
Oh,
That's how he got the school name after him.
That's actually why I wanted the engineering program.
Yeah.
But mine wasn't having that.
no,
I got it in St. John. That was a wrap.
Yeah, trust me. Look, us Catholic school kids, we know. Are you just gonna leave you hanging? Okay.
I'm not. All
right. Anyway,
like, ooh, here's a pamphlet. You going there?
Right.
Like, God damn it.
All right. Name a TV show that you couldn't go without watching as a child. The Cosby Show.
As a child?
A child.
I don't know how old you think I am. The fuck? I was a child.
That's the last show you can watch.
Right? Like,
sleep.
what the fuck?
It
How
came
old
on
do you
at
think I
8.
am?
It came on at 8. Your curfew was
Right,
at 8:30. You could break curfew.
Because remember when it first came on, it was Family. It was the Cosby Show. Did Family Ties and Cheers.
I used to love Family Ties.
And we just gonna glaze this over it like it didn't happen. Like
No,
it never
I'm
happened.
gonna think. Okay, so now I keep forgetting.
I think
I mean, when I say
all the
kid, I'm
same
not
though.
thinking about infant, like baby.
No,
I'm thinking
I'm thinking of Cosby
Sesame
Show
Street.
in the later years. I'm thinking of Cosby Show in the later
Okay,
years.
no, not in the later
Guiding
years.
light as the world turns.
Who the fuck was watching?
That daytime. Didn't you go to school?
I'm mad at the dare at the Okay,
Charm.
Aaron. All right, Aaron, watching the
All right.
So,
now you
I
can talk
can't-
about soap operas. All my children, because my godmother used to watch it, and in the summer when I would stay with my godmother, she watched All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and to this day I still watch
Home
General
Sick.
Hospital.
Okay.
I'll stay home. Okay.
Fresh Prince. Let me see.
Okay,
If
well,
I'm-
Fresh Prince, yeah.
If I'm being honest, DuckTales.
DuckTales.
Ooh.
Now
Yeah.
fairy tales or cotton tails.
And this is putting me and Don Pablo out there.
Okay.
Because I think I've seen every episode,
Oh shit.
all the seasons.
Well,
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
oh,
I've never.
I love the
seen
movie. I never
every
watched the TV
last
show.
episode.
I never seen the movie. I never seen the TV show.
Well, you're not missing nothing. With
I didn't get it.
because the movie was terrible.
I didn't get
No,
it.
the movie is okay. The movie's one of them wrong.
It's something you just watch because it's on.
Yeah.
and
No,
it's,
I don't
It's kind of
watch
funny.
I don't.
With Christy Swanson. Okay, so for me, as a small kid,
It turned when it came.
mine was the Muppets.
I only got the first season.
Okay,
Charmed.
yeah, Muppet Babies.
No,
No, the
Muppets.
No, I
These
used to, no.
Muppets.
I used to love the Muppets. No, that when I was a kid. Yeah, I love the
As
Muppets.
a kid,
I
mine
like
was the
Muppet Babies. I like Muppet Babies.
Cartoon G.I. Joe and the Smurfs. I couldn't go. I had to see G.I. Joe and the Smurfs.
For me, it was
I
Transformers.
used to wait out the Smurfs, so because everything else good came on after that.
Yeah, for me, it was the Transformers.
And
Right,
but-
everybody should love Buffy. It was a good show.
But as far as TV shows, and I've seen every single episode, Quantum Leap.
I used to like Quantum Leap. I liked Quantum Leap when he would go back in history because of the history nerd that I am.
And
I
that's
used
why
to like
loved it.
got
That's
it.
why I loved it. Quantum Leap.
Charmed. Okay, Fresh Prince. Yeah, I didn't get into. I watched a little bit of Charmed, but I didn't really get into Charmed.
For me, Charmed was good up until Shannon Doherty left.
Oh, he said you ain't graduated either. You went to summer school. He called you out.
I know. I went to summer school, but like, I didn't have to go to. I didn't have to repeat my senior year though. That's all I'm saying. Damn.
Can we move on?
See what happened with people who know your business?
Right.
Right. That's what's up. Hi.
He loves Buffy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just never.
I love
Buffy
the
never-
movie with Luke Perry and Christy Swanson, but I didn't get into the TV show.
Now 90210 was my shit.
I actually did watch
I used to
that.
love 90210.
Straight up watch
Up
that.
to a certain point.
I used to
like
love, but
90210.
I watched it all the way to the end, to the last episode with Donna and
everybody
David
got
got
jobs.
married. Yeah.
No,
Everybody got jobs.
Well, they had
Everybody-
jobs before that.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, when Donna and David got married,
Right.
and
When your boy,
what's the
when your boy
face
left
went
the show,
to
he brought it back for a video.
He went to Washington.
Jason Priestley's
Priestley's character Brandon. He went to Washington. Him and Kelly broke up. He went to Washington to become a reporter for the Washington Post.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Rugrats. Oh, and
Doug.
Doug. Cut and Skeeter. That's what's up.
What happened? Doug.
Doug.
Okay.
Doug. The show.
Maybe I'm too young. I don't know that show.
Maybe too.
Too old. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know Doug.
Yeah, we said
I don't know Cousin Skeeter.
90210. We said that.
Yeah, 90210 was my shit.
Yeah.
I never got into Melrose Place.
I
I never got into. Now let me say this. Now I'm gonna tell you a show I used to love. I used to love Falcon Crest. A lot of people watch Dallas and not saying that Falcon Crest was my shit.
I used to watch Dynasty with my aunt.
I like Dynasty.
We watched it for the fights.
Actually, really, for 90210, the theme song?
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, shh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember the shit.
No, you know what? Talking about theme songs. Who's the Boss? That was
I used to like Who's the Boss. I used to like Who's the Boss.
Yeah.
Facts of Life with my two
Oh, absolutely the Facts of Life. You take good, you
Johnny
take
Carson
bad,
show.
take them both. I never got into Johnny Carson.
Me either.
Now, Arsenio Hall, I watched.
Right.
Yeah. You know a show, I've only seen 2 episodes. I struggled through those 2. I like the movies. I didn't get into the show.
The TV show's actually better than
Angels
the last
Channing?
movies that they put out. The
I don't
last
know
movie
that
that they
show.
put
Angela
out,
Channing.
the show was like...
Oh, Angela Channing, yes! Falcon Crest. Angela Channing was that bitch. Let me tell you something. Angela Channing ran that whole wine country. You better not cross her. And she knew what everybody was doing everywhere, how. She knew who had a baby, who had an abortion, who was having an affair, who got married, who didn't get married. She knew everybody's business. And she would pull that shit out whenever she needed it. Boom. What? Angela, I ain't never watched Falcon Crest. And I even started rewatching it.
Not on purpose.
I even started rewatching it on my Fire Stick because it's on the Fire Stick.
You damn right.
On
Thundercats.
the other side.
Thundercats and Silverhawks. Yes.
Voltron. I never got into Voltron, but I know Voltron.
You form the head. I'm formed about the feet and the arms.
He-Man and She-Ra.
Yeah, they remade She-Ra. I have the
She-Ra.
All the remakes of both shows are terrible.
Yeah, I don't know. Remakes just something be missing.
Right.
They remade He-Man twice and it sucked both times.
Right.
I think some stuff it's just genie in a bottle. Like you can't reverse.
We already said G.I. Joe,
Oh, that's Chris you're talking to. Okay. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna need you to keep up with the conversation. You've already addressed G.I. Joe.
Right.
Wonder Woman.
Bazooka was the man.
Was my shit.
Okay. What?
Yeah, it's Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Wonder Woman.
No. I still have Wonder Woman on DVD. Like
how long did it take you to know that Dukes of Hazzard was supposed to be a racist show?
I didn't know. Look, and I used to love
everything.
I used to love Dukes of Hazzard, and my mother used to be like, "I don't know why you like this show," and I didn't.
Just a good old boy.
Yes.
Never meant any harm.
I did not know that the General Lee. I didn't know that these were some. I didn't know.
Confederate flag, all of that.
Right, the General Lee Confederate flag. I didn't know, but I used to. The only way they know how. But that used to be my shit. Boss Hog. Roscoe P. Coltrane. That was my shit.
You know what?
Love Boat.
I used to like the Love Boat, but for me, Fantasy Island. I like Fantasy Island better.
Beastmaster.
The play, Mr. Rourke. The play.
Beastmaster. The movie.
I never got into Beastmaster. I know what you're talking about, but I never got into
movie.
it.
But they actually made a show out of that.
I said you could.
It's animals in it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not watching it.
It's a good movie now.
I'm not watching it.
Did you like Conan the Barbarian?
I liked watching
Okay,
Arnold Schwarzenegger in that loincloth.
It's along them same
I really
lines.
didn't give a fuck about the movie.
It's along the same lines.
Right.
Red Sonja. That used to be my movie. I used to love Red Sonja.
We're talking about movies and TV shows.
Well, we didn't transition, damn it.
Okay, so what's the next question?
Willow.
I love
You love Willow,
that
don't you,
movie.
see?
I was watching a couple months ago.
It made me angry.
What, Willow?
Yes, the movie
Why?
with the little...
Why did it make you angry? It's
the
Willow.
with the little wizard.
How did Willow make you angry?
Because he was such a bitch.
Anyway, all right, next question.
Wait a minute. A TV show for my child I used to get my brothers in trouble was Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon, he lives by the sea. Because at the end of the show, Puff would always have to leave the kids. And I would just break out and just start crying.
So how did that get your brother?
Because my mother thought they did something to me. So she would come fly in the kitchen and get...
Anyway, HR Puff and stuff. I used to watch in the morning.
HR Puff and stuff.
You can't do a little when you can't do enough. Okay, the next
Dinosaurs in the morning.
Oh, the baby. Gotta love me. I'm the baby. That was my show.
Not the mom.
Now, here's number 7 is a dumb question. Have you ever used a payphone? We have all used a payphone in this generation.
Yeah, because
we had to call our beepers back. Right.
Because we had pagers.
We had pagers. We needed a cell phone to call our people back that hit us on our hip.
So somebody paid somebody from this number?
Somebody paid somebody from this number?
Somebody paid somebody from this number?
Remember when you gave people codes?
Codes, right.
So you'd be like, "Now speak to Juan."
Right.
Because he put in code 2.
Right. And every girl thought she was a shit because you got code 1 until you found another chick that had code 00.
Right. Or 11.
Wow.
Right.
All right.
Or 001.
Right.
Y'all been through some things in your day life. Y'all done.
I mean,
y'all done been through
those
all the
are games that men played, So, all right, here's another one. What games or activities did you play with your neighborhood friends or cousins as a child?
Okay, so my cousins are all 10, 15 years older than me, so we ain't play nothing together.
Okay.
We used to play Neighborhood War.
Not even tag?
We used to play Hide Go Get It.
By the time I was 6, my youngest cousin was 16.
Remember Hide Go Get It?
Yes. And I think I was living in good old San Leandro when I discovered that game.
Oh.
So there weren't that many black male participants.
Oh, well, you know. Hide Go Get It. Freeze tag.
Red light, green light.
Red light, green light.
Mother May I.
Kickball.
I didn't really play a lot of kickball.
Yeah, we played kickball.
Red light, green light. Pity pat.
I never played Pity Pat. I never
Go
did
Fish.
Pity Pat. Go Fish. Chinese checkers. That's what
I've never played that.
James said the other day, Chinese checkers. I remember playing Chinese checkers. Remember when everybody first started getting like gaming and you had like Atari 64 and you would go over to that person's house and they had like the Nintendo when we first got everybody got the Nintendo. Was it Commodore 64? What was the Atari? 1600. That's it. Yeah.
So it was like
I got one in my house.
It was the Commodore 64.
Like
I got an Atari 1600 in my house.
Does it work?
It probably does.
Wow.
And games, joystick games, everything.
Why are we not? Look, why are we
Why
not
are we
there?
not playing
Why are we not there?
Yes, I feel like you need to have the next game night, and that's what we need to play. We had us playing spoons and shit, and you had a good old Atari.
You can download with the one button controller.
Right.
I have a Nintendo 64 in my house.
Trying to play Centipede.
I'm playing my house.
I remember when we go to the arcade and your hand you be like this all day on the Centipede game.
Right.
You be tearing your hand up, have blisters and shit. All right.
That was my mom's shit though.
Who was your childhood best friend? Well, anybody who knows me knows my childhood best friend is still my best friend, Ashaki.
Go ahead, Will.
Who was your childhood best friend?
Go ahead, Face.
Who was your childhood best friend?
Okay, one of them is this.
That's been heckling you the whole.
Right here, Fat Boy. That's one. And then Don Pablo.
But childhood, like when did you meet them? In middle school, right?
I didn't really have this slum.
Oh, before that you didn't have friends?
I was a military kid.
Oh, that's right. You were.
I was always a new kid.
Yeah, that's true.
They were just people I knew.
So you've been friends with them. Wow.
Yeah, since what?
They need you. Yeah. Wow.
Intervention.
I don't know. When did I meet Fat Boy? 6th grade? 3rd grade?
So you met all of them at middle school at Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
My childhood best friend, like little kid coming out, was my brother Pastor.
Oh, that was your best friend.
We used to ride and die in the dirt, roll down the hill, jumping people, fighting. That was
right.
mine.
And let me add to that, it was a Shocky, and then before I started hanging with Shocky, it was Shalita. She lived down the street from me, and it's funny because I always grew up like when I was a kid. In my mind, you were either black or white. There was no middle.
Right.
So Shalita was black, right? In my mind, she was black, but her grandmother was Puerto Rican. Her grandmother used to look at telenovelas, spoke Spanish, and it didn't connect on my mind, right?
These black people speak Spanish,
right? I was just like, wow, her grandmother. But I knew, and again, the whole like connecting Puerto Rico to like, it was above my.
Is he calling me?
Chris, why are you calling him?
He's calling me during.
You're clearly we're doing a show. Why are you calling him, Chris?
What?
See, that's why motherfuckers think you need special schools.
What? That's
your friend.
You know what?
That's your best friend.
That's your best friend
grade.
since 6th grade. But yeah, so that's the last question on the tag we were prepared for. It says post a throwback picture of yourself. So if y'all want to send me a throwback picture, I will post it. At a later time.
First of all, I gotta find it.
That's what I was going to say.
That's
why I said we're not prepared for a throwback picture because I have to go find me a throwback picture. I think I actually have one. If I go deep into my phone, I probably have like an old picture that I've done for like a Throwback Thursday type of thing or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
I have to go way back in my pictures. You know what, Chris? You playing games.
Never speak is slow.
Ain't nobody got time for you, Chris. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Let's see if we can find any old school pictures real quick.
And you gonna answer on live.
Well, we ain't got nothing to do with how fast or slow the internet moves. Damn.
We already said that a long time ago. Why?
He's calling because the internet's moving too slow. Is that what he's saying?
And we talking, so...
Okay, I went right to it. Okay, so here's a throwback for me. This is the high school picture. Can y'all see that? Y'all see the old school? You see how long my hair was? That was real hair. That wasn't weave. That wasn't a wig.
Send a text message next
That's
time.
really my hair. You see how long it is? That's the old school
Bye.
high school picture. That's my high.
Bye, nigga.
That's my high school. Is that my high school graduation picture? I think that's my high school graduation picture. And then
Like, is that just,
that might be my college
is
graduation
that just
picture.
in your phone?
That's my freshman. Yeah, shut up. That's my freshman high school picture. Can y'all see that?
Nigga, I'm gonna have to get a
That's
photo.
my freshman
I'm gonna have
high
to find a
school.
photo album and
Remember that
send
joint
it
with
back.
the old school with the spritz? See, my bangs was popping. You see how my brain,
see your bangs.
see my bangs was popping. That's that spritz
Wow,
right there. Remember
that
spritz?
was spritz.
That's that spritz right there working. Old school.